Hello, today we're here with my student Matt. Matt is a student who really has improved his game and has been able to move up from 5NL to 50NL since we started the coaching a few months ago. So today we will look at his results. He is kindly going to share his PokerStars graphs with us. And while we look at the graphs, he is also going to talk about his poker journey so far, his goals in this game, and his experience in the coaching. And to make things even more exciting, as you can see here in the screen, we found a 5NL clip which he sent me just before we started. And please let us know whether you would like us to analyze the way he used to play back in the day and the way he plays today. But now, let's meet Matt. Hello Matt, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for doing this. Before we start, could you talk a bit about yourself? How do you play poker? For how long? Why did you start playing?
Yeah, sure. So I started playing when I was 16 years old. I was like, I guess during the poker boom, right? I was watching it on TV. But that was just with my friends. Then started going to casinos a bit in my early 20s. And I did that for a year or two, and then I pretty much stopped playing till 5 years ago when I got back into it, played online recreationally, but I played every day. I did that for a year, and then I stopped, and now I decided to start playing cash, and I've been doing that for about 3 or 4 months.
Nice. In the early days, would you say you were a profitable player, or were you just playing for fun and losing?
No, I was profitable. I mean, this was 20 years ago where anyone could be profitable, right? As long as you don't bluff off your stack every single time.
Nice. And then you took the break. And after coming to the break, was it mostly online or was it live poker as well?
I mean, it was a mix, but I only did live for fun, so I guess we can say it was mostly online.
So live, you wouldn't have a proper sample size to say you were a winning live player?
No.
Okay, and what about online? Do you think you were a winning player?
Yeah, I was. I had a 25% ROI at micro stakes tournaments.
What about cash games? What were your goals at cash games before you started the coaching?
I wanted to have supplementary income. So I want to learn the game so that eventually I could get to a point where I'd be cashing out a certain amount of money every month.
Great. And before you started, so you wouldn't say at 10NL, for example, you would already be winning. You aren't sure about this?
I'm sure at best I'd be break even, probably losing.
Okay, nice. So then we started the coaching and we have the first graph open here. Is this the first graph from after we started the coaching, or is it from before?
Yeah, I think this one is I think this one is from when we started, because I don't think I have the earlier. I wasn't saving my hand history, so we started somewhere right here.
Okay, nice. This is not a large sample, of course, but we will check the samples after these at different stakes. And we will also check a video about where we see how you're playing so people can judge whether you were maybe a winning player or a losing player or just about break even. Okay?
Sure. Leave your opinion in the comments. Let me know.
All right. So about this sample size, the 10NL, of course, your goal was to move to 25NL as quickly as possible, correct?
Yes.
So even though this is not too huge of a sample, you already felt comfortable moving up to 25NL after this sample size.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see your sample size at 25NL after 10,000 hands of 10NL after you started coaching.
Okay, here it is, 27,000 hands.
This is 27,000 hands at 25NL. Is it regular tables, zone tables?
This is all six-handed. The six-handed tables, regular.
So no Zoom game in it, fast fold games. Okay, nice. Did your approach change into table selection, how many tables to play? Did anything of your approach change after you started coaching? Or were you just playing the exact same games as you were before the coaching?
No, so definitely my approach changed. I started adding more tables. At the beginning, I had trouble with four tabling consistently. I mean, at the middle of 25NL, I was definitely doing 6 tables. I'm not sure when I exactly started adding them in, but I did get to a point where I was comfortable playing 6 tables.
Before the coaching, were you playing 2 tables or 3 tables consistently, or not even that?
I usually I play two.
2 tables, 2 regular tables, right?
Yes.
And now during this period here, somewhere in between, you started adding a 5th and a 6th table.
Yes.
Are you comfortable playing 5 or 6 tables now?
Yes. I was actually considering adding a 7th one, but then I moved up in stakes. So.
Why do you think you're comfortable playing 6 tables now in such a short amount of time?
I think it's having a better understanding of just the basic spots. A lot of things that in the past I would have to think about. I just know for that. For example, I have to bet, or I can't bet a lot, and then that makes my decision making a lot easier, right? Also, we've kind of approached where we've broken down different streets into selecting from various bet sizes, right? It made it easier where before I was pretty much just making it up as I went along, right?
So basically you don't have to waste time thinking about any single spot, and you just have a lot of automatic decisions as well.
Yes.
Nice. 4 or 5 sessions, and then you had this graph. Of course, it's a decent sample, but not too large to judge anything. So the 13 big blind win rate, for those of you who don't know, could be lower, of course. But it seems consistent, and the red line seems very good too, correct?
Yes.
And what did you decide to do after this sample size at 25 NL? Are you confident to already move up in stakes, or are you going to keep playing at 25 NL?
Well, we talked about it, and I think we decided that I could move up, so I decided to move up because that was my original goal, right? To move up in the stakes. And
so when did you move up to 50 NL?
Was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago?
So do you have a sample for 50 NL?
I do.
Let's see how the first shots went.
Oh, it went very well.
Okay. Of course, extremely low sample size again. But this is the stake you want to be playing from now on, correct?
Yes, with hopefully the same win rate.
Let's see about that. But is your end goal to stay at 50 NL, or do you think we can work for you to move even up to 100 NL, 200 NL?
Oh, definitely 200 NL would be my end goal, right?
Before we started the coaching, I remember we already talked on Discord. I remember you were impressed by some people, how they moved up quite quickly. I think I saw you in the Discord group. You mentioned, how is that possible? Before we started, did you think it would be possible, what just happened, or what were your expectations?
No, with breaks, it took me something like 10 years to become profitable at micro-stakes tournaments. So, moving up 3 or 4 cash levels in the past month or so is just crazy and unbelievable to me.
How much time do you think you study per day? Is it necessary to study a lot?
Right now I'm studying less. I'm busy with other things. But when we first started coaching, I was doing 1 hour a day, sometimes 2.
So no need to spend, 5 hours a day studying.
No, and that was at the beginning. Now I'm doing less studying than I should, but now I'm basically not doing any studying and just focusing on playing and the other things I have going on.
Okay, but then in the future you probably will decide to study again a little bit more and focus on moving up quickly, correct?
Yes. But again, I don't think I think an hour a day is plenty for for these stakes. Yeah.
Nice. So after this, showing the graphs, I would like to show everyone how you were playing back in the day. So dear viewers on YouTube, I'm going to cut the video here. Please let me know whether you're interested to see the way Matt used to play previously and how he's playing now, and then we will leave this for the next videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.